Welcome to Huddle or Trade. I am your host, Big Kev, riding solo. Shout out to Carl, the chartist. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Ben Reilly and whether he's an underrated Spider-Man in the set that is on veve so far. I think so, but I know that there's going to be some people that are going to be like looking at me like... Before we go into any of that information, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, this is not financial advice, just showing my homies some deals out there. So let's get into this video. Is Ben Reilly underrated? Yes. Yes, he's so underrated, and I'm going to get into it. Did you know that Ben Reilly is taking up the moniker of Spider-Man while Peter Parker is laying in the hospital resting, leaving it for Ben Reilly to come and save the day? No, I'm just messing with you. Ben Reilly is in the Spider-Man Beyond arc that is happening right now. Peter Parker is in critical condition, and this is the current arc as we speak today. In the current Spider-Man Beyond arc, Peter Parker is in critical condition while Ben Reilly is taking over the new Spider-Man in New York City. However, it's important to note that Reilly was set up as the new Spider-Man before Peter Parker was hospitalized. As a result, Ben Reilly is positioned as Peter Parker's replacement is either highly coincidental, which is ridiculous, or the result of a direct attack on Ben's employers who are sponsoring his new role as New York's official web slinger. Now, let's have a quick look at this. This article published in September talks about Ben Reilly's tenure as Spider-Man will be subject of a new Marvel series, Ben Reilly's Spider-Man, debuting in January 2022. So there's a new comic that's going to have Ben Reilly as the lead. Now, we've all seen the new Spider-Man that's going to be coming out, and we know that there's going to be 3 Spider-Men in it. Now, what if there's a fourth, and that fourth one is either Miles Morales or the Scarlet Spider-Man? It could be even both. But let's have a quick look right here. Many Marvel fan theorists speculate the film will feature appearances from other web slingers from across Marvel Comics, including Miles Morales and Miguel O'Hara. But what if the Spider-Man No Way Home introduces Ben Reilly, aka the Scarlet Spider? Now, this could be very big because if he's in the movie and then he goes on to have his own comic, this will spike the price. Now, I'm going to be getting another Ben Reilly. I don't know about what you guys are going to be doing, but after this Disney drop, I'm definitely getting me another one. So this was the original drop for Peter Parker, the original Spider-Man that dropped on veve. Now, there were 32,000 commons, 16,000 uncommons, 9,000 rares, 2,500 ultra rares, and there were 1,000 secret rares. Quite a big drop, especially from the middle downwards, but as a popular character, this is to be expected. Then if we look at Ben Reilly, we can see his numbers. Ben Reilly is a 2 collectible set. So there's an uncommon and a rare. And the uncommons, there's 5,384. And there's 616. As you can see from the Peter Parker, these are a lot less collectibles. So if the information that we see is true, it can be very interesting for Peter Parker. When we look at just the numbers, we can see where the Ben Reilly sits in this universe right now. Ultra rare Ben Reilly comes in at 616, and it's the top by around nearly 400. And then the uncommon comes in at 5,384. This is significantly less than the rare. The rare has 9,000. So there should be a price difference between the Ben Reilly uncommon and the rare for the original Spider-Man, which the difference in numbers is amazing. Let's get to the charts. If you go to cherrycharts.com in the next 72 hours, use the word meta, you will be able to get a free demo for a week to test this website out. I think it's a fantastic offer. Brendan Cherry has been putting in the work, and this is the 3rd version. So let's get to the charts. Looking at the charts, we'll see that the top blue Spider-Man, which is the 1,000 ultra rare Spider-Man, the original one, this is going for, at this moment in time, around $14,000. So if anyone bought that for $400, it's an animated piece. So you will be making your money so many times over. I'm not even going to try to calculate it. You made a lot of money. Now, the red one, which is this one here, is the Ben Riley Ultra Rare. And this one is tracking in around the 4,000 mark. Then we have the ultra rare for the animated. Again, this one is around the 2,000 mark. Yes, 19,000. This is around the 19,000 mark. And then we have the 9,000 rare, which has a cost right now of $250. Next is the uncommon for the Ben Riley, which is this orange bar right here. And if we look at the price is around the 118 mark. Now, I think that there's significant places that this can go. I really do. But let's look at the numbers again. Now, when we put this down onto paper, we can see something that's very interesting. We can see that there is so much room for the Ben Riley collectibles to actually grow into. Now, when we look between the Ben Riley Ultra and the secret rare for the original, we can see that there's a $10,000 difference. Now, I'm pretty sure that the difference could be a lot less when you look at the amount should push this at bare minimum to 7,000 and further. As that secret rare grows, I think that this one is a no-brainer in terms of just quantity for where it can go. Now, when we look at the original rare and the Ben Riley Uncommon, we can see that the numbers are significantly different and the rare is currently a lot more expensive, even though the Uncommon has significantly less collectibles. This price, to me, should be flipped and it should be at least between 5 and 700. That would make a better price or a more sensible price for if we look at it like for like. Zombie Hunter Spider-Man came out over the weekend, and for the ultra rare, he has 3,800, and for the common, he has 18,200 collectibles. Now, if we add the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man to the list, we can see that it pushes the Ben Riley down to 5th, and it comes in at number 4 with 3,800, and the Zombie Hunter Common goes into second last with a total of 18,200. Now, when we add the Zombie Hunter prices into the list as well, we can see where it would sit. And I think being that it's an ultra rare, it will go up to around 1,000 to 1,500. I think the price for the original ultra rare will go up some more, and that should sit probably around the 3 to 4,000 range. And then the Ben Riley Uncommon, that will go up to the 5 to 700 range. And as you can see, I think this is a very underrated. And I think, as you can see, this is at this current time, the Ben Riley is very underrated in its price and where it should be. Let's go back to the charts now and we can look at where the ultra rare will possibly end up. Now, in this chart, I've added a comparison so we can see where I believe that this Spider-Man Ben Riley should go just off the numbers. This blue line is the Harley Quinn Steve Pugh, and also it has 500 editions of it. It is also an ultra rare. The red line is the Spider-Man Secret Rare, which has 1,000 editions. The yellow line is the Ben Riley Ultra Rare. That has 616 editions. Finally, we have the green, which is the ultra rare Spider-Man, which has 2,500. So if we look at price, we can see that the Steve Pugh is around $12,000. The secret rare Spider-Man is at 14,000. The Ben Riley is at around 4,000, and the ultra rare Spider-Man is at $1,900. I believe that the Ben Riley can go to the moon. It can absolutely go beyond this Harley Quinn because it's a more popular character in terms of it's a Spider-Man. Now, his name is not Peter Parker, but he is a Spider-Man, and he may not be animated, but I don't think that matters. Being that he's a Spider-Man, I think that you will see his prize very soon and very swiftly probably take over that Steve Pugh. Now, this isn't financial advice, just my opinion. Do your own research and have a think. What could something that has 600 editions that is also a Spider-Man do? especially with what the other Spider-Man did and other things around the same edition count. Is it undervalued? I think so. I really do. What do you think? Do you think that Ben Riley is underrated? Is his price going to increase? And even more so, do you have a Ben Riley or are you sleeping on Ben Riley? Let us know in the comments below. Go to cherrycharts.com, use the word meta in the next 72 hours, and you will be able to get a trial account for the next week. Links and descriptions are below. Hodl or trade, or do both. My name is Big Kev. Peace.